What's going on, Ricket? Rickets. Mm. 7 minutes. What is this? Let me not mess with that. Hey, Lloyd. Big Lloyd. Okay, I got some people I invited. They should be here in a little while. So while we're here, I'll listen to a little bit of music. So over here. Look and see, me not shy about nothing where I feel me. For as long as get the people still a hear me. Yeah, divine liberty, divine liberty. Yeah. What is the vision of the spirit of hungry? Is it clean and never satisfied? Is it the old world that endanger the inside? And so any of the two extremes can confuse the mind. Any of the two extremes can confuse your mind. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Sin that's left when Rasta done, wipe out one down. Nothing to control the world. Gene distortion, seal of time. Morning to evening, hunt for identity sales. Robbing the poor man blind. Robbing the poor man blind. Yeah. Yeah. You got it. Look and see it. Look and see it. Me not shy about nothing where I feel me. And as long as the ghetto people still are hear me. Yeah. Divine liberty. Divine liberty. Machines stay on, waiting as the documents are right. Worldwide must come to light. Word uttered, which must come to light. People who don't choose evil for life, don't work it out nice and for light. Liberal Satan seen as the angel of light. Liberal Satan seen as the angel of light. Yeah. Wicked utmost clarity of fragmentation. When they speak of their high rhetorical practice to lie. Sweet politicians signing documents of their own defeat. Money late at night, phone calls. Whoa, yeah. Voting seats and rights. For voting seats and people's rights. Yeah, yeah. Manufacturing love in a debate. Hold positions according to polls is their exaltation. It's in their interest to maintain the massive ignorance. Answer to no one, ask no one for permission. That is them political definition. Look and see, look can see it. Me not shy about nothing. Where you being me? From as long as get up, people still like hear me. Yeah. Divine identity. Divine identity. Divine identity. Divine identity. It's them a man a ramp and roar for redemption concerning the people that they are that is alright. No receptive place, but the uninformed mind. Rock down and sell it to the monster buyout. Switzerland, the money decoy, the offshore road. You no powder, you no powder, you no sell the generations out. No, destructive environmental breach of a open mouth. Yeah, of a open mouth. Yeah, of your open mouth. Yeah, economic reach, articulate and bright they spout. Hear nothing about the weapon with not nothing about. Look and see it, look and see it. Me not shy about nothing where I feel me. And as long as they get up, people still are hear me. Even where I feel me. And as long as they get up, people still are hear me. Divine, divine. The arms are just a guy. All of me, yeah. The arms are just a guy. All of me, yeah.
Well, good evening, everybody. Anyway, today I have a couple of people coming on my panel, and we're going to be talking a little bit about this, that, and all that there. We're going to have some real good conversations. So anybody got something to talk about that's positive or something that's going on in, who knows, something you want to talk about, please come up. And that's it. No crap. Now, let me see what's going on here. Easy track, interaction, views, see link, follow, comment, share, subscribe. Okay, girl, get up here. I don't know what happened. Let me tell you something. My panelists, being on time, be on time. It's like 9:01. Y'all should have been here. Like, I'm already up here. Come on now, stop playing. Because we're only going to be here for an hour. I'm strict with time. 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock, gone.
Hello?
Tired self.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hello. Welcome
happened?
in. Oh, I put my camera on. I don't know why the camera didn't come on. It's still not showing up? Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I hear echoing.
That's my speaker. Do it sound
Okay.
bad? Do it sound bad? Because I'll take it off.
Not when you talking. I just hear it when I'm talking.
Okay, let me see. Can I shut it down? This thing might be. I might pause this thing.
Oh, I gotta save it. That's why. Can I move this camera?
Now,
Hello?
me.
Hello? Hello?
All right, now, okay.
Yep, sounds better. Yep.
Yeah, I was playing. Look, no, I had the speaker on.
Right.
So Debbie, I don't know what she's doing. I'm gonna have to chastise y'all too.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. No, I didn't forget.
No, did I forget that?
I
Timing.
overbooked myself. That's the problem.
You overbook yourself?
Yeah, because we was doing overtime so much at my job that I was just volunteering. Overtime, yeah, overtime.
I
And
know that's why you gotta do it while you can get it.
right. And I was like, oh shoot, let me make sure. That's why when I called you early, it was like, all right, she's gonna contact me. I'm gonna wait. By the time I realized the call again, I already planned the overtime. I was like, oh shoot.
Mm.
So I said, let's we gonna have to push this back a little bit. It's my fault, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Don't let it happen again next
I,
Thursday.
I'm
'Cause
I'm sure
get here
my
like 5 minutes.
Thursdays
Get here like five
are
minutes.
free.
Look at Debbie. Look, it's going on 3 minutes. And I already called her, like, what you do? What she do? What she put? What she done? I don't know. She might be putting on a gown or something. You
She
understand?
might be looking good for the camera. Yeah. Which
Check.
she always look good.
No, we ain't got time for all that there. Look up here. Look at my moon head.
Oh, stop it. Look, I'm not even prepared. I just got in from oh my god, a hard day's work. And I just remember, if you would not freaking text me, I'd have been still on my bed.
Well, so was Debbie. I said you.
Was
I said
ready
you
to
not
get
ready.
comfortable.
I said you sit up here look like buckwheat. I said what's going on here? Oh, here she go. Get up here and look. Like I told Oz, you'll have to be coming get here at least 5 minutes. 5 minutes earlier. Get yourself together. Get yourself together.
Right.
I've been waiting here like 10 minutes. Even though
I have seen some podcasts where they first one was like, it was like just getting there. They still was, so this is
it's
how
only
we
three of us.
breaking it.
Come on.
Right.
Just three. Just two, three, whatever. Come on. Y'all should be here on time. This is your first.
Hello, Deb.
This is the
What's
first
going
day.
on? What's going on? I'm like you guys. I was about to get in the bed, yeah.
I'm so now that was my fault because I pushed it back. We had to push it back until I got home.
Even if it was 8 o'clock, I
9
still
o'clock
would have been
still
ready.
good. 9 o'clock was great. We keep it at 9. I like 9.
Right, yeah.
That's good
I
for
think
me.
I like it at 9 too.
Because what we want to talk about?
So we still talking about the
First of all,
situation.
do we got a theme as far as us coming up
Today
here?
is open. Today
No,
we
I ain't,
can
talking,
talk.
I ain't talking about what we're talking about. I'm talking about, for us. Wait a minute. Didn't I do us t-shirts or something?
Yeah.
Yes, y'all t-shirts is still coming. Don't worry, I got it.
But what was the
I
name?
got the design. I
My
added
thing is
more.
I'm not an angry black woman.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. Okay.
I'm not an
Oh
angry
man, I wish I
black
could show it. Right.
I should put that in my title, but I do that.
I gotta give y'all a better picture of the. I gotta give y'all a better design of it so you can show it. No, it's still coming. Y'all still got it. I added more to the shirt because it's gonna bring it out. Like it's going to. It's more to the shirt. It's way more to the shirt. Y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna love it. It's way more to the shirt. Not just the logo. It's gonna have a meaning. It's gonna have a what you want to call it? A design, I guess, a certain design that's in it. No, the logo's already. We got the logo, so it's gonna have something in the front and it's gonna have some words in the back.
Okay.
It's gonna be good words. This coming out good. I got y'all. I already got the shirt, so don't worry about the shirts. The shirt is already there.
All right, so let's get to the topic. Let's get to the topic. What we want to talk about? Next week we will talk to and we'll have a good one going on. So thank you for the flash goal. Okay, the topic we're gonna continue about on border education. I mean the children's education. Anyway, what I found out is it was nothing but executive order. Nothing went through. Another thing I found out, like they have executive orders in each state. Every state's going to be different, but they saying that it's not going to be good if they if they put it out here. You understand? It's not going to be good. So it's a lot. It's a lot. These parents got to be. You got to put their kids in check. I don't know that they're just fighting these kids and whatnot. No.
Well, it was for to protect teachers. They need something to protect teachers, some type of guidelines or rules that, like they have for the bus drivers and the train drivers. I think they should have something for the teachers
yeah,
also.
yeah,
You
yeah. That's
know, if
good.
you touch them,
So
that's mandatory
yeah,
imprisonment or for
Because you
some
can't touch
type
a
of
student.
discipline.
Because you touch a student, you can lose your job.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So they should have it. Being that the students want to be all rah rah, so if they touch a teacher, then hey,
Can I read an article out of what they're saying about it?
hmm
Yeah, sure.
Trump seeking to research how school disciplines students. The Trump administration is trying to reshape how school disciplines students and alter the federal government role in the process. On April 23rd, 2025, President Trump issued an executive order suggesting schools have been using radical discrimination, discipline policies, discriminatory discipline policies. It set in motion new federal guidelines that would reverse policies supported by the Obama and Biden administrative aimed at reducing radical. Hold on, let me move this article up. And how black children and other students of color are disciplined in schools.
Now, when I was younger, when I used to go to public schools here, they used to, like, okay,
that was
the
junior
junior,
high school. We used
yeah,
to
the
get
junior high
paddled.
school I went to, right? Like they took, okay, like I got in a little trouble, something like that, right? So he used to have two choices. You could either tell your mother or you get
Right.
panel. The girls got panel one time, the boys got panel
Right.
two times. You understand? So I don't think. Now, do you think that's a good thing? I don't think so.
What to paddle paddle a kid?
Yeah,
Um
I
sorry.
don't think paddling is good,
no, not at all.
but I think suspension. And if it gets too crazy, you know, they have to be removed from the school. Their parents have to find another school.
And that really would piss off the parent. They really
Exactly. You'll be more on your child. What is you down here doing? I got to work, and here I am, got to spend time with you and do this, that, and the other, so and so and so.
Exactly. I agree with that one.
You
I agree
know.
with that one.
So I think as far as putting their hands on some type of, I don't think the teacher should be able to restrain them, but I think depending on how
Restraining, if they're attacking you or something like that, you can restrain yourself from that. Do you agree?
well, that can get a little bit out of hand too, because you're gonna be angry, and once you grab hold of a person, you don't know what you're gonna do, what your mind gonna tell you to do.
Or you gonna think about like you're gonna go to jail or lose your job. You gonna think about something.
You could really take to these kids these days and really choke them out too.
Because
By being angry,
they be doing a little bit too much.
you know.
They be doing a little bit too much.
I don't think the teachers should jeopardize themselves by putting their hands back on the kid, but the kid should be reprimanded some type of way.
So I think that I think that'd be good. Like suspension, remove them from the school. What you think, Oz?
Well, I kind of agree with having some kind of discipline when it comes down to children.
See, you
Um,
have young children. We don't. Our kids are grown.
right. See,
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, there was a teacher that was allowed to hit us, and it was a ruler. She either hit us or we got put in the corner. And our
Down
parents were
south, we
told.
used to get that.
Yeah.
Down south.
And she was the top class of that grade. Like she was the best teacher. Everybody knew that teacher was gonna get their child somewhere, and the parents in that classroom agreed to it.
Mm-hmm.
And them kids was the honor students, the ones that was definitely gonna graduate, very disciplined. Parents agreed to it. I once was in her class, and yeah, she hit me with a ruler. No, she didn't hit me in the ruler. She just put me in the corner because I wasn't her student.
Mm-hmm.
She had a agreement with the parents, so the parents agreed to it. My son went to a kindergarten. My oldest son went to a daycare center that teach kids, and he had a Caribbean teacher, and she also paddled and hit and disciplined. And my son was a honor student, smart, was able to read at 3 years old, on top of his class. And just because of her discipline and how she was strict on letting him, and she got on me too, because she knew where I wasn't being a parent, or I wasn't, and she would say, your son could read. You don't know your son could read. But he can't continue reading if you're not at home telling him to continue. And when she said that, I didn't know my son could read. When she said that, that made me get up. And one day my son was on the train and he read a word and I didn't know he could read. And I was like, did you just read that? So, and I commend her for that. So I think I agree
So you
with there
parents,
should be a certain kind of
you
discipline.
you one of them parents that send your child to school. They ain't know the ABCs or 1, 2, 3s. They had to learn everything in school, right?
Right. I was one of the right. I was one of those.
I think parents like that. I think that's so terrible. I'm sorry, I do.
Yep. No, it's okay. I learned as I got older, like that couldn't have been.
Right.
She scolded me, so I kind of agree.
Well, back then in the day, we besides in the 70s and 80s, we used to get paddled. In public school,
that was back
you
then.
have to hold your hands out, and the teacher would slap your hands with the ruler.
That hurt.
You know.
Well, I got hit on my behind.
Oh, they would slap us
I was
in the
in
hands.
junior high school. Later for that.
Yeah, junior high school we used to get paddled, but in public school they would just take the ruler and hold our hands out and slap it, pat pat. You know,
that's wicked. You know, that's kind of wicked.
You rather take that or have your crazy mama come up. I'd rather take that licking and keep on ticking.
Right.
Because the parents was different back then. They
Right.
wouldn't have it.
It was different because they was more stricter because they knew they coming to school. You know, you was gonna get in trouble.
When you say, my your mother's gonna come up to school, everybody had fear of that. These days and times, you say the teacher say your mother come up to school, so what? You know, because mama act just like them. Or they act just like mama.
I was going to the store yesterday, and I seen this big teenage boy. He was taller than me, and I'm 5'8", no 5'8", whatever, yeah. And he was walking with. I thought it was the boy's mother. It could be his mother or his aunt or something like that. This, you know, older woman. So he was telling her how him and his friend was beating up this teacher. You know, like, she wasn't like scolding him, telling him like.
Some parents is okay with what their kids do.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
They kids. Those are the ones that their kids' friend.
She'd never be my friend.
What you do in school today, friend?
Bust my teacher in her face.
You did a key. What happened?
Well, I didn't felt like I had to go to the bathroom, and they told me no because I wasn't doing no work today, and I was just walking all around the class.
Now, boy, you know better than that, dear.
Well,
and that's just that. On to the next.
Exactly.
They should have hit Mr. So and so. I don't like him anyway. So it's just crazy. This generation is just nuts. You know, they're very disrespectful.
Yeah, they are.
They're very disrespectful.
Let me tell you something. When I was young, I did not curse in front of adults.
Yeah.
Because I was scared that you never know who your parents knew. You understand? And plus, you had that respect. These kids, they will use the F-bomb and do a curse. They don't give a crap how they talk around adults.
They think it's so cute. That's their Spanish be a second language. Cussing is their second language.
No, it's a disrespect. You know, they don't have no respect.
And if you say something to them, they be like, "Who the F was talking to you?" You know, so you got to know.
Not all kids like this here for viewers. Not all kids like this. There's a whole bunch of them that are.
And you know, some people say, "Oh, I can imagine with their mama." Like most times, they have good parents and come from good homes. They just, once they get with their peers, they're a whole different somebody.
Exactly.
You know, that's why you can't never say, not my child. Yeah, mine's yours too. You know?
Absolutely.
But they all act up behind your back.
And I think that's why I agree, because I raised like 5 of them. And the stories that I hear that my older son did in school, and I was like, where was I at? What did I do? And he was like, I used to hit the teacher, kick the teacher, hide under the desk, and I never knew these things. And I would be like, listen, be quiet. I don't want to hear it because that get me mad. What did I do as a parent? He said I spanked them, but I don't think I did
They
anything.
the school never contacted.
Yep.
These schools, they got a contact. They got to tell. I wouldn't tolerate that from no kid. They'd be put up for suspension. Put your hands on me. And I don't care what that principal. That's how you want to do it. I will not be working in your school later for that.
That's it.
Goodbye.
That's like super crazy.
What I think they should do, you see how they said, like, if you hit a bus matron or a federal government worker, there is a consequence behind that.
Right. That's what I was saying.
And
You get
that's
8
what they
years,
should
you hit a
do.
bus
Right.
driver. You get 8 years.
And MTA.
That's right.
All parts of MTA got that thing. Even the caseworkers in the office building,
Yep.
they get beat up all the time. Now you can't touch them or you going to jail.
I think it should be for
What do
all
you mean
government
caseworkers?
workers.
Which caseworker?
Federal work, huh?
Like say the welfare offices and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They changed that law?
they to bust them up.
They been changed that. They been changed that.
You can't be doing that.
I didn't know that.
But some of them do want to bust up.
They said
You
federal
talking to
workers,
people that
like
work in the Department of
government.
Social Service?
Yep.
Wow. Well, I guess they would because they so slow. Them people be having issues. And please, they're about to get evicted and they moving around like, hey.
And remember, if they were to defend themselves, they still get reprimanded at their job. They might lose it still, even though they was defending themselves. So
Right.
now that policy also saves them from not losing a job.
Exactly, and that's the main thing, because you don't want to say a kid attack you, even though you mad and stuff like that. You could really hurt somebody's kid out of anger.
Yeah.
And is that worth you losing your pension after you don't work so hard?
My thing is, if you already got children, you know how to deal with a kid. You understand? Because you ain't gonna hurt your own child now.
Right.
That ain't your child though. So if you don't take it from I'm like this kid. I don't take it from my own kids. So I ain't gonna take it from somebody else's.
That's not kind of crazy to me. It's not my, because it's not my child. You understand?
I mean, but we talking about kids punching teachers in the face. I don't think they talking about if a child is talking out loud in class and he not listening. I'm thinking they talking about defense, like domestic violence on a teacher.
Right.
And they have every right to punch you back. Now, if you
Now
talk
listen
about a 17-year-old
listen to
man,
what you just now said. You saying like a 40-year-old knocked the crap out of a 14-year-old.
my 14-year-old son think he gonna pop up to me. You gonna be the tooth fairy gonna come early. No domestic violence on children.
No, I'm talking about teachers now. You talking about you now. I'm talking about teachers.
See,
Now listen, because you're a parent. Now you're a parent.
I would be the parent that I told my son, if you
that's
think
why they
you
got to
step
watch
up
out.
to a man,
That's why they got to watch out for future laws. Because you better
Right.
believe it. Them kind of things probably let it go on in black schools, but ain't gonna happen in no other
that's
school.
what this was saying. That what this
Right.
the article was saying.
But she said black and pretty black, brown, and Hispanic. That's what it sounds like to me.
No, that's
Right.
That's crazy.
Anything outside of our Caucasian brothers and sisters.
Right. So that's why
That's where we have to. But that's where we as people supposed to step up and make sure that if you're gonna pass a law like this is
we got
where
to tell
we're
them,
gonna
like,
try to
how
make
how
sure
things
it
supposed
doesn't
to-
just pick our children out. And our children, no lie, has to stop being the main ones doing this crap. But we can't say that because we
I
don't
say that
see every day
we as
what's
a people
going on
have
in
to
other
write that
schools.
law and let that for it to be mandated. We have to say like this will God be in it, not
Right,
they wanna put it
right,
in.
right.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
And
Hello, Daisy.
you still have to be careful because sometimes you can have a teacher that just don't like your kid and try to promote,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
you know.
But that's why I think it should be investigation. It should be like a 60 a year of not disciplining to see how you manage your anger around students.
Right.
It should be like steps to where, you know, like now you can do this. Now we see that you're counseling, mandated counseling. It should be a lot going on if you want to be in a school where you hitting kids.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Like you shouldn't be wanting to hit for no reason. I just think it should be strictly if someone is targeting you and hit you literally. I ain't gonna lie. If somebody can hit me, I want every right to do what I need to do because it's a human reaction. I don't care about holding anger back. I don't care about I'm older.
And then you'll be in trouble for endangering a child.
Right.
The child. You understand?
But the child thought they was grown when they stepped up
Okay,
to
like
me.
you're an adult. You're supposed to know better.
Come on, but I'm a human. You punched me in my nose. My body reacted.
Because you're older, you're supposed to know how to restrain. You got to know how to restrain a child and know what to do. You can't sit there and they hit you and you're gonna bloody them up. You know.
So then, defense.
Got to figure it out. You know
restraining classes.
It's crazy.
Oh, shit.
It's crazy. See, it's so many things like it's so many ways. There's so many ways how you can get in trouble.
Exactly.
Right.
That's a teacher setup. Get out of here.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, go ahead.
Because I don't know. I think that's why I probably didn't go through because everyone's like, nah, you're not hitting my kid. And how, like, it gotta be so many steps to that. So many different, like, it's so many in between the lines between that.
That's true. And it's not happening. It's happening all over, but not as rampant.
Right.
You know.
Like, I could say, yeah, if anybody like to come up, please. Then, like I said, think about it.
Join in the conversation. I don't mind.
Come on in. How do I get my people to come in here?
When they come in, you'll see the invite. You can click on invite, and they want to come. It's sent to them. They can just pop up if they want to. It's up to them.
Let me see. No.
Send an invitation. You know.
Oh, this is what I'm about to do right now. Yep. Hold on, I'm about to do it. Oh, shoot, I'm about to do it. Deb, you might get an invitation. Don't answer it. I'm clicking everybody. Here you go. Send to 13. Let's see. Welcome in.
Please share the live if you don't mind. I appreciate it.
Yes, please.
And also the two hosts I have here, please join their channels.
Yes.
Exactly.
Everyone, please join my host channels.
And they will grab you back after the after show.
You can send us stars. We love stars.
Interact with the channel. Come on, show them hearts. Tap that screen. Tap it. Tap it.
Let me share.
I was about to say, did she?
I don't know what happened.
Tap it. Tap them screens, please. The invitation you shared. Oh, okay. Welcome in. I'm trying to see. I can't see the screen. Hit them likes buttons, guys. Tap the screen.
What's the channel name? We are not angry black women.
No, we are.
We are not angry black women. That's right. We are not.
That's the channel name.
That's this group. That's us.
Okay. Well.
Oh, we are not.
We are not. No, we're not. You know, like we just strong black women.
Right.
Yeah. Anything else y'all want to talk about?
Come on, talk about dating.
So right now, I'm just about dating just a lot. I'm looking into things.
Okay.
And this is why I want to know. Okay, this is why I want to say this about these guys on TikTok. Please stop trying to talk to me because, like, I already know, like, you're full of crap. You know, like, don't be in my inbox.
It's not for everybody, is it? It's for every male on
the ones that be inboxing me. Like, get out of here.
Well, how else are you gonna get in contact with you?
No, because first of all, automatic, I already know is some kind of game play. I ain't got time for that.
I had say serious inboxes only. Mature,
Mature. But of course they're gonna act like you're
mature adult conversations.
That's right.
You know
If
what
they want to talk to
I
me, come up here
see
first. You
in
want
the
to talk to me?
dating world?
What's that?
I am starting to see a lot of men cheat, even the good one.
That's old news, honey. That's
Wait,
ancient.
what happened?
I said it's
I
ancient.
wait. It's not old to me because I still am that person that wants to see. That's like the the golden horse and a white marriage and everything is sealed and nothing's gonna happen.
That because
I'm
you're a
sitting
Jew.
back watching everybody and everything, and I'm looking like I thought you was a good guy. You are a good guy, but you still
He
slipped
probably is a
up.
good guy. He probably is a good guy, but in your eyes, you see him as that. But he just happened to get busted, and you caught him. Please, you
Well, I
know.
think we don't know a reason for somebody's cheating um
Right.
if they're with somebody. Because we don't know what's going on in their household. We don't know what's going on in their relationships privately. We just see what we see from the outside.
Unless he's just a
I see
notorious,
married
just a
women
notorious
I
cheating.
don't think
cheater.
all men cheat.
I don't think all men
I
cheat.
think
I'm starting to give up.
I think at a certain age, the more well, sometimes you got some older ones that still be. I wouldn't say they cheat, but they flirt.
Right.
I wouldn't want to even be with a guy that's still trying to flirt. Like, get out of here with that. All eyes supposed to be on me.
All eyes on me.
Yep. So, I guess there's still good guys out there. They're hard to find. Don't get me wrong. Well, don't even look. Don't go
It's
looking.
the ones that's not Prince. It's the ones that's not. I don't want to say that word, but it's the ones that's not pleasant to the view. That's not cheaters.
What do you
What
mean?
about ugly men?
I don't want to say that.
Yeah, Maddie.
Not attractive men.
Right, because that's
Most of
so
the time,
hard to say. Because they
that's
might not be. They all right. Let's say they might not be
What
your
is an
taste of
unattractive
men.
man?
somebody that you somebody that you
Unattractive man to me, he got dirty teeth, he stink, and all that stuff. That's unattractive. Period. Now on looks, like I could meet a guy, he may not look all that well, but his personality is a
That's
turn
Aunt
on.
Maddie. How you doing, Aunt Maddie?
If he got
Hello, Aunt Maddie.
a great personality,
Tap the screen, please. Interact with the channel.
let me turn this oven. I'll be right back.
Did I tap the screen?
Thank you. Yes, she gave in a gift. Thank you. I can't see the gift, but I see that you gave one. My host, hello, darling. How are you? I'm doing good. Please connect to the two beautiful ladies sitting here, please. Thank you for
Hey
the
Maddie,
support.
happy anniversary.
Happy
I know your
anniversary.
anniversary was a few days ago.
All right, happy anniversary.
Did you go out?
Oh, that's your supporter.
Yeah. Did
I
you go
was
out,
tripping. I was
darling?
sitting here thinking it was mine.
Did you go out of town and dress up and you know, you did. That's great. I know that's right. Maddie been married like 100 years.
Yeah, I know that's right.
How's the marriage life? What survived it for 100
Come up
years?
here, Maddie. Come up here.
Yes, please.
They want to ask. They want to ask you a couple questions. You've been
Yes.
married like for 100,000 years.
I need to learn how to
Yeah, 100
keep
years
a
old.
marriage
How
successful.
long you been married, Maddie?
Compromising. You got to do some
Seriously.
compromise because nobody's perfect. So
Right.
sometimes it takes a little compromise and working things out. And when the
Yeah.
bad things do happen,
Marriage, you gotta work. You got to work on it. She's
You
36
got to put
years.
in the work and be willing to put in the work.
They've
I'm
been married
thinking that
36 years.
you know what I think with marriage that I'm not. I don't. I ain't gonna say it's true. My opinion. I think women are gonna deal with a lot in marriage just to make sure it
Hey,
stays together.
Deuce, Amor. How you doing, darling? She's saying hello to everybody.
Hello.
How you
Hello.
doing, Queen?
Tap the screen, please. Interact with the channel. Thank you.
Maddie been married 36 years.
Okay.
36 years. Did you have a lot of downs? Was there a lot of downs? Was there some downs that it was
Ups
like,
and downs. Well, I'm sure. I think everybody have.
right?
Exactly.
I'm sure
Like I
everybody
said,
have.
it's all about
They
compromise.
say in marriage the hardest part is the first 5 years. Is that true, Maddie? The
But
first
what
5 years?
makes it? What is the hardest
Let me
thing?
tell you.
What is
Listen,
those
I've been
things?
married. I've been in the first 5 years. That's a fact because I've been married for 3 weeks. It was over. Goodbye.
You
Yeah,
said that to me.
I'm
You
serious.
said that
I'm
to me.
serious. I'm serious.
uh,
And why I say it was 3 weeks was because like in 3 weeks that was the best time I had. After that it was
Right,
over. And
right.
but it took me a year to get a divorce. You know, like they said, it's easy to get in there, baby, but it's gonna take you some time to get out.
that's true.
Mm,
That's true. I think
I
you just
can't.
have to. It's all right. I mean, both parties have to be willing to work on it together. You know, one can't be
thank you, just
off and the other
more.
one, you
Look at
know,
Lopez.
one can't be down here and the other one is up here.
Right,
You got to meet in the middle. The both of you have to meet in the middle. You have to compromise to make it work. Because you got some relationships like men, like I tried it and I don't want to be married no more.
Exactly.
right.
You know,
That's
because
crazy.
they
Some
just
men get
be
married
out
for
in them
2 or 3
streets.
months and they don't want to
Some
be
of them just
married no
miss
more.
like being by themselves. Trust me, when I first got married, I was like, man, I kind of miss being by myself. Did I do the right thing?
Do y'all think y'all need to have the ceremony to be married, or y'all just married like old school, like back in the Bible days, like once you
I feel
consummate it, you already married, or you need to have the ceremony?
I need that paper
Okay.
because
Yeah.
marriage isn't just
For all reasons. See,
yeah.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story. This story a long time ago. This girl, she married this guy. Like she didn't marry this guy. Like she was with this guy. See, she shacked with him for like 10 years. They had 3 or 4
Right.
kids, right? Maybe 4 or 5, right? Then he left and married a woman with no kids.
Mm,
He didn't marry her, but he married the other woman. You understand?
mm.
That's crazy. That's why, like, I don't believe in shacking. I don't believe in shacking. Ain't no man living with me. You ain't my
I
husband.
ain't playing
Like,
house.
no,
That's
we
definitely out.
ain't
We
doing
ain't
that.
playing house.
We ain't doing that. Cause
Mm-hmm.
like I said, why buy the cow and you get the milk for free?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of us women get in a whole lot of trouble. Like you move the man in right quick, you give your body to right quick. There's a lot of things like we don't have relationship. We jump into relation too fast.
Exactly.
You understand? And men, you can see because you don't get time to know that man. And just before you know him, he already left you because you just, like a lot of women, some women they still think like sleeping with them is the best way to keep a man. No, it's not.
Right, right,
Not
Or they know that man ain't gonna marry him, so they be like, I don't need no piece of paper. We like it just how it is. That every woman wants to get married at
right.
least one
at least
time.
one time. But there's
At
some
least
women
one.
who don't. But
And the
there's a
ones who
lot
say
of
no,
women
I
that
don't,
do.
this, that, another, because they know that man don't want to marry them,
Exactly.
Right.
and
Exactly.
that's just it. So they
Exactly.
go with his
I don't
flow.
want to get married. All of a sudden, you don't want to get married. Yeah,
And I be
yeah,
telling
screw
them that's
that.
a lie.
And you know what happened with him? He go marry somebody else and leave you right there.
Exactly, because you said you say you don't want to get married anyway. Mm-mm. I'm not wasting 15, 10 years on a boyfriend.
What? I wish I would.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Certain ages, like you know, if I think you start at 30,
Right.
and then like give it like a 2 or 3 year relationship. You don't want to, you don't want to deal with whatever the crap. You understand? But it's so hard to tell really because when I got married, it was all peaches and cream until I got married.
Right.
Then he start showing his ass. You understand? Like no, like it's hard. It's hard.
So
Exactly.
okay.
You gotta take a chance because you don't.
Yeah.
Nobody
See.
really knows nobody.
I ain't with them shit. I
Nobody
can't
really
take them.
knows nobody. They'll have the
Exactly.
representative out there at first, and then you get the real them. Or sometimes they just be them up front. You know, me, I like to test a person all their areas. I want to see, you know, Just like men check us out, I check them out too. She said I ask questions too fast. I ask a lot of questions. Yes, I do. I don't care if it's the first, second, or third day. I go through. I got a list, and I be going through it. You know. Then I want to check out. You know, how you living. Just like men wanted to. You know, I don't mind a man not having a car, but I do want you to have your own place. But I don't want you trying to talk to me and try to get in here with me because that ain't gonna happen, Captain. Shit. So, that ain't it.
Maddie said she went to the Justice of Peace to get married.
I did too the first time.
I did too. I went to Justice of Peace too.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I did too.
I went to Justice of Peace. I think everybody wants to get the Justice of Peace and then
but my next one,
wedding later.
Even though I'm up there, I don't care how old I'm getting. My next one, I want a ceremony. Periods. Even if it's small, it can be little small, little ceremony. That's how
like you still want to get married still after
white dress and everything. A cute white dress and everything. Yes.
I had them both because I was married twice, so I had them both.
Yeah.
Oh, you was married twice.
Yeah. Look, I said, so you married twice?
No, I didn't hit. No. I didn't know that. Okay, so you tried it twice. Do you think that a third time, like you would do it a third time?
Yes, I would with the right person.
I would marry 100 times to get the right one. You understand?
They doing it on them shows.
I'm not gonna let no man break me down. You understand?
Right.
Just because you was an asshole. You understand? I'm not gonna do that. Like, bye. You see how I told you I was married 3 weeks? Goodbye. Get out of here. Ain't got time for that.
You got that right.
So what would we tell the young girls that want to get married? Like, what is a red flag to say,
take your time. My thing is take your time. Don't rush nothing.
Trust and loyalty. They have to look for trust, loyalty, and conversation.
That's right, because you don't have no trust. You ain't got nothing.
Yeah, trust, loyalty, and conversation is key.
Trust is number one to me. If I can't trust you, I can't be with you, and that's how it goes.
That's true. But I'm just, you gotta have some open conversation. You gotta have a loyal person, but they just don't never say nothing about nothing. Like, what's going on with you? What's up? That and other. I like a talker. Let me know what's up in your head.
Yeah, right. You want a little conversation, all that good stuff.
I say trust, loyalty, and conversation.
Yeah, you do want them to talk to you. Was that on your mind?
I want no man to say,
Mary said, and keep everybody out of your business. Absolutely. Absolutely.
A red flag for me is one that want to be around me all the time. I don't like a man that want to be around me all the time. Because that turns into a little controlish.
Controlling?
Yeah. They want to be around you all the daggone time. Where you going? Where you at? No, don't ask me where I'm going, where I'm at. That's why I say trust and loyalty.
Wait, your husband or your man? Now we talking about boyfriend.
To get to know them to be your husband. She's talking about like that.
I'm talking about in general, just dating in general. Well,
right.
It could be your husband. But some husbands are, once you get married, they could be controlling. Don't want you to be around a family.
But if your husband say, where you going, that's a bad thing?
What?
If your husband tells you where you going?
It depends on the situation, because I'm like this here from the jump. You got friends before me. I got friends before you. You've been going out. You have your day that you want to go out and hang out, something like that. Dad,
Yeah, she's talking about you're not married now. You're just dating right now. You understand? You just dating. That's what you're saying. Because things change when you get married.
That's how I look at it too.
I still want him to go hang out with the boys. Just know how to act.
Yeah, and you can hang out with your girls. You understand? Yeah.
Once again, loyalty, trust, and conversation. You go out there and hang out, but just limit yourself to no phone numbers and no, grinding. Right. Too much of a daggone fool. But I know you ain't gonna dance by yourself if you're going out to a club.
I think you should let your
I don't think I
husband
want my
go to.
husband going to no club. Hell
Well,
no.
I mean, somewhere where there's dancing. See, even
I
they
would
can
be
go
there
to a
with him to
sports
dance
bar.
with.
There's women that be at sports bars too.
Well, you go to sports bars. Sports bars. See, what I'm talking about, a sports bar is a sports bar where they just drink, watch TV, watch games, and all that stuff like that. I'm not talking about where if there's a disco in the back. No, no,
Yeah.
no,
But,
absolutely not.
but so suppose it could be a
What you
young
wear
person
in
out
Gucci?
there, like in their 30s, and they still be clubbing. So the best
You
thing
know, I see
for
a
them
lot,
to do,
I see in Atlanta, like their husbands, all that stuff. They love going to strip clubs. They don't mind.
that's the thing for them. Now I wouldn't like that,
I don't like that. I don't like that either.
but
For,
in Atlanta, that's
They're
that's the
comfortable
thing.
with that. I don't know. The women, they're comfortable with that. I don't know. Is the younger generation? I don't know. They be in their 40s or something like that, in their early 50s. I don't know, but I don't think I want my man in the strip club.
right.
But that's what a lot of them do.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Well, you got a lot of women, especially a lot of women in Atlanta. Here in New York too, they go to strip. Go to. I'm like, what's up? What's I? You got a little gay in you or something? No offense or anything like that.
What?
I just don't get it
What?
when women go to like a woman's strip show. I don't get it.
Maybe they go there to learn some
Because the
stuff.
man ain't gonna let her go to a male strip club. So they got no choice but to
I don't
go
want
to
to
the
look at
women's
another
strip
woman.
club.
I wouldn't want to look at another woman. I don't want to look at the man either. I don't like strip things. I don't
Well,
like that.
in general.
Well, I gotta be in one to say I don't like it. I can't
Well, I
not
have
like it.
been
I
in a
ain't tried it
few,
yet.
and it took me by surprise. I didn't like it, and more he see that I ain't like it, the more he came up upon me. I like, oh
Yeah,
God,
yeah. Well,
You didn't want to
in
smell
my
it?
younger day, before
no,
Jesus Christ, I used to go to them. You
I
know,
don't like it.
the
I don't
clubs
like
out here, they were on. I think it was Friday nights. They would have strip nights. They'll have an hour for the women and an hour for the guys.
right,
You used to have to leave out the room until the
right.
guys see their
That's
show,
right.
and then,
That's one I
it was
went to.
like that. Then everybody just party together.
I went to one
So
like that, and I stayed at the bar until it was over with.
I want to go to a strip club. I never been to. I seen it on TV
You
and it looks entertaining. Well, when I was young, I was like, ew. But now that I'm older,
you want to
like I
go?
think sex is nothing to be ashamed of, or it should be more comfortable with. And having those things, it kind of will loosen you up to be a different kind of person inside your because you're open to it. And I want to enjoy it. I want to go to it to enjoy it, and to make me not be afraid of it, so I won't be afraid of it with my partner. That's how I
well,
look.
my
I mean,
advice for that is y'all both could be up there. You can give him a dance, and he can give you a dance
In your house.
privately.
but let's say somebody's very shy of it. They're very closed in. They're very like. I think strip clubs will kind of open them up to say this is not
Why would you
shameful.
be
This is
shy
something
in
that
front of one person
supposed to
opposed
happen.
to 100 and more?
Well, you're not doing it. Somebody's doing it to you.
Yeah, but still in front of 100 and something people. In front of a crowd.
Well, let's say it's not 100. But right, a crowd. I don't know. To me, I don't know. I look at it differently. Not saying like back in the days I
Uh-huh.
used to be like that, but then the way I see the world is now, and sex is a big thing for relationships. And I was very scared of sex. I was very like, nah. I still was under the covers. And I'm still kind of like that a little bit now, but being with my husband and seeing his sexual appetite, I was like, okay, this is my sexual appetite, but I'm scared to open up to that.
I
So
think that.
it was like, okay, I want to explore more about sex. I want to let me see the strip club. Let me see what this is about. Cause I see it on TV,
Let
but
me
I've
ask you
never
this here, eyes.
experienced it.
Now that's your husband, and you don't. And why are you afraid to
Right.
open up? It's either do you trust him? Then once
Yeah, I
open up, I
trust them.
would
It
tear all
just
my
that was
clothes
just
off and
me.
jump
It was
on his
something I was going
ass.
through. No, like that's not a problem. And that department is never a problem. Once I opened up it's a no holds bar situation. It's just that in the beginning, I was very. He kept saying, "Why did you hide yourself from me?" Why? I'm like, "Cause I don't want to see my body like exposed like that."
The first time I could see that.
I think we all went through that.
Right.
You know.
That's understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I would be like, "Come on, husband, you do yours and you do mine, and we meet up with each other later."
Well, when I do find my next husband, we both will be stripping for each other. He just do his dance with me, and I do my dance for him.
Right.
And
And don't be stripping for a boyfriend.
No, don't let no boyfriend take no pictures of you. Nobody.
Exactly.
Right.
No videos
Right.
and all that type of
Videos, none of that. You might break up with them, might use that against you.
On blast.
Yeah, use it right against you.
I think you gotta really trust that person to do something like that. Like I'm guilty of that. Not a boyfriend. Well, no, let me stop. When he was my boyfriend, but we already had established that we was gonna be together. So that was part of the. But that's the part of our entertainment. That's the part that I like. He got some of me. I got some of him, and that's the entertainment that we liked. So it was never like, oh, I'm scared you're gonna do this. I'm scared you're gonna expose myself. It took a while for that to happen. And it was like, all right, now I trust him. Now we deep into it. I'm going to do it. Fuck it. And if it gets out, you are a vagina.
What they call that? That's if they it's illegal. What do you call it?
Revenge porn, you said.
But the thing is, like, everybody already know after the fact. Like, I ain't got time for that. No, no pictures, no camera, no nothing.
You got that right.
Nope.
Got enough going on.
Unless I had.
But I didn't start doing that until I knew that this was somebody I was gonna stay with. This I already had in my mind. This is who I'm gonna stay with.
And what happens when you don't? Then he got that? No.
But you better have some of him too.
Let me tell you something. I think if you put a man out there, it's like, put the woman out there, it's
right.
More type of hoes then.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
You'd be more embarrassed. You got kids and all that stuff.
Jesus.
You got children and all that stuff. That's embarrassing. No, thank you.
Exactly.
Tap the screen.
We are not angry black women.
No.
We are not angry black women.
Yes, and if y'all have any questions out there, y'all want to ask,
y'all can come up with your life. You don't want to rap. You want to talk
we
about
trying
something.
to talk about should we allow our husbands go to the strip club?
Exactly. You know. So
I say yes.
I say no.
I say no. I'm on a no.
Probably in my younger days, I probably
say in the
but nah.
What do you say? Will your mind your husband going to a strip club? Yes or no? I want to know. The viewers, tell me. Yes, but why? Yes, in, no, whatever.
Even if y'all watch this video, leave it in the chat.
Share it out, please. Share it out.
And Mary say definitely no.
Exactly. That's what I say.
I think the strip club will spice up your sex life.
Look at somebody else button.
That's if you can put it on TV and
Important. But it's like 3D touch. Like you can touch it. You can actually feel it and smell it.
I was a freak. That's a deal. She's a freak. Okay.
I would like to smell it.
Lord. Yes.
I want to feel the weight of it.
You want to feel the weight and you want to smell it.
I want to feel the weight of it.
Lord.
You got some women that's like that.
Now you know what to do for her birthday. Hire her a stripper.
Yes, I would love that. I would love that.
Check this out. I was on Facebook, right? Let me tell you something. They have these lesbian strippers. Now, let me tell you something. These girls look nice. I mean, beautiful.
Right.
Like they the lipstick lesbians, right? Beautiful. And Bill, Lord have mercy. I was just like, and honey, them women out there. I was like, wow. First time I ever seen something like that. I was like, wow. You learn something every day.
I don't want to see myself doing that. That's like saying I'm doing that. I want to see the opposite. I don't want to see. I can't see me saying, husband, let's go to the females. I can't see that. You go your entertainment, I go with my entertainment. I can't watch that. Because that's not going to get me. Oh, sorry. I forgot. I'm going for a reason.
She said she grew up for a reason. She a hot
reason. Hey, Cali girl.
Yep. Welcome.
That is crazy.
Welcome in, please. Interact with the channel.
You got 10 more minutes and we out of here. Only reason why
the agreement is
actually we would really have 6 minutes, but y'all came in late. So you guys
no.
Next time you'll be on time. We leave in 10:03.
Shoot. Like she paying us.
Well, in the future. So I gotta see, do you deserve a check?
Right.
No, brother. We are not angry black women.
Y'all gotta like the channel, guys, so we could get paid. We need to get paid.
Please join the channel. Please join the two hosts in here. You got Debbie Deb and you got Eyes Love to Talk. Me, Catherine, with friends.
Exactly.
And we are not angry black women.
We are not angry black women.
Right.
Next Thursday, we will be very prepared.
Thank you, Cali girl.
Thursday, so trust me.
Appreciate that.
Thanks for the gifts.
Thank you. Ooh, thank you.
Let me sure you'll join me if I can join your back after this here live. Because I'm definitely going to do it.
Exactly.
Cali girl, would you let your husband go to the strip club?
I guess these women are shy. They say, well, I'm not telling that.
Oh my God. See, this was like, you shouldn't be shy of
the question is,
sexuality.
Will y'all let your man go to the strip club? Yes or no? Will you allow your man to go to the strip club? You know.
Aunt Maddie already said no.
Well, we already know Maddie said no. I agree with Maddie.
I say no.
Oh, look at them roses. Yes.
Oh, thank you,
Cali girl. Said yes
for the stars.
Isn't that's beautiful?
Thank you for the gift.
Thank you, darling.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, darling.
Yes, thank you. We'll be coming up here every Thursday at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
We just have, it's just an open panel. We just like talk about a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you know.
Well, we are not angry black women. That is our
logo,
our motto.
Yes.
Yes. We talk about everything from the rooter to the tutor.
Exactly.
We might have to change. No.
Oh, okay.
That's after scenes.
Okay.
He can go. Sure. That's what I'm talking about, Cali. He can go to the strip. You just.
She said he can go.
He can't go.
You on your computer?
I got see. I'm not the only one that can believe a man can go to the strip club.
What'd you say?
I should have got on my computer on TikTok instead of this phone. I could see.
I tried to do my TikTok on the computer. You got to tell me about that, because I would have felt more better. Y'all would have got a better view.
Yeah, because I look so tiny in here. I don't know.
You don't look tiny to me. You don't look tiny.
No.
Wow. Like you see it's good.
Oh. Good. Well, from here.
Me, I'm just sitting real close to my camera. I'm leaning into it.
Yeah. So like I said, we'll be up here every what is this, a weekly thing? Well, what is it?
Every Thursday at 9 o'clock.
Eastern.
I can do this every week. I can do it.
New York time, y'all. That's Eastern, right?
9 p.m. Eastern time.
All right.
Yeah, we'll be up here. We're trying to kick this channel off and want everybody to join in our conversations.
Yes.
Come on up to our on the panel.
Don't be shy.
You know.
You can make the boxes bigger. They look tiny to me too. Oh, she said you can make the box bigger.
Oh yeah. Well, you need to make your box.
Oh, you
Okay,
can?
let me see.
See, this is our first time up here, guys. We still getting it,
Yeah.
learning how to maneuver TikTok.
I did that
You
the
all
other
have
day.
our
I made the
individual.
box bigger. Let me make your book.
Oh, maybe you have to do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh, you got eyes up there.
I know I'm about to do it
but
too.
why am I in the middle? You supposed to be in the middle, Catherine.
Well, I guess I guess either flip. Y'all want to take chances? Y'all can. I know it don't
You can
matter.
leave it like it is. I don't care. I ain't shy.
Look at Deb like, I like this.
Yeah. I could even read the what's called better.
Right, yep.
Okay.
Before I couldn't even read the comments. That's why I wasn't saying nothing.
Oh, okay.
I will
Hey,
subscribe
sure.
guys also when we get off of here.
Right.
Welcome in. I got 6 in the room. Please tap that screen. Show me some love. Thank you.
Show that
Support.
love, like Cali girl.
I don't know what I had to do. I would have to share it for my people, the Cali girl. I gotta ask you because we just trying to kick the thing off. In order for my people to see this here, I guess I would have to share it out.
Yes, you
Good
would.
job. Yeah, you gotta share it out. You gotta share it out.
I don't know if she
In my life, do y'all want y'all men to go to the strip club? I don't know if I could. What's the 6? What is that number? What that number means?
what number?
It's a blue. It got like a blue thing, and then it got like a
Maybe
number.
I don't know 6. I don't know 6 stars. I don't know.
Oh, that's stars. Thank you for my 6
She
stars.
said yes. You have to share it. You have to share your live.
I shared it.
Okay,
I shared
I
it.
shared it, but I see like your channel up there, which is fine. But how do I know who it goes to?
Oh, because you got to
Once you
tap on the people.
once you share, your folks know that that's your channel where you share it off, and then they probably come. They probably maybe just blend in. I don't know.
Did you seriously just hit me with a +4? What the hell? Sorry, Tengen. I don't play this game to make friends.
Over here, we don't call them stars; they call gifts.
Gives, right? They gives. That's what they are.
Welcome, Melissa.
Gifts. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you for my gifts.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Oh, that's gift. I got 6 gifts. Thank you. Ow, 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 ow. So coming on live here, does this count for
On your channel,
my live too for my channel?
I believe it do. Have to.
Well, we will have to probably.
I guess you would know. You know when you get off. You'll see.
Right. Thank you for my gifts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all for interacting with the live.
Yes, we appreciate it so much. We're still learning this TikTok thing. We're mostly YouTubers.
Oh, Deb, you got 8 gifts.
And what's so crazy? I had TikTok for years, and I mean like I was trying to. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yep.
Somebody's here.
I have TikTok also, but I was using it for my stress reliever. I'll just be up there dancing and mimicking and fake lip singing and all that type of stuff. That's what I like to do. I have Facebook for my church family and friends and family, and I have my YouTube for my inspirational, motivational stuff. So we're kind of like all across the board.
Well, I never had TikTok. I just got on it because Catherine and Deb was like, get TikTok. And so I'm kind of like a virgin at this.
You doing pretty good, Miss Virgin.
Thank you. Not if it wasn't thanks for the YouTube channel helping me learn how to come live.
Right.
Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. So, did we meet our quota of time yet?
It's 10:02. I think 7 more minutes.
1 minute. You just got one. I don't have to worry about him with that anyway. I know that's right.
I don't have to.
Cali girl said she had to worry about that. That's right. You're supposed to.
I know that's right.
You're supposed to.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why you should. I think that you should let your husband be him. Like, let him stay him. If you don't, then that means you making him change into something that he's not. So it's guaranteed that
to
He's gonna do
me,
something wrong.
this is, in my opinion, script show to me is like a fantasy.
Right.
You know,
But
it's
some
like
of the fantasy
one
can come
guy, it's
true
a
now.
fantasy.
I
That's
could
why he got the
say,
back room with an
could
extra
say
couple
that.
dollars. Hold on.
Everything and anything they don't want to do with their wives, they look at like, well, I could do that with her.
No, you ain't doing that
So
with her.
after a while, it becomes, they start to like that crap. So
Right.
you don't want to get him into something that's going to become a problem.
But I believe that you're not getting him into something.
There's a green.
He already
right
been into that
that would
something.
Well, if he's been going, if he already been going and he's still going, nah, it's got that. Nah, I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that.
Even
I
if
gotta
he's
keep
not,
coming to your
even if he's
line.
not a cheater, and even if he's not doing anything, you still would be like, nah,
Yeah.
babe, you gotta stop.
He said,
I'll be your little
women
stripper.
got in the right corner that will tell you how long you've been on.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So, yeah, I read what she said. Callie girl, I gotta check out your lives, darlings.
Yeah, for sure. Too bad we can't like join channels like we could do on YouTube.
When you get off, you can join her then.
Oh no, you can do it. All you gotta do is just tap her. Okay, I can follow her right there. There you go.
He said, but you see what he likes and do that for him. I think strip club spices up your bedroom life. I think that. I truly believe in that.
Well, to each his own. To each his own. You know, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. If it's a plus for you, it's a plus for you. But it's a con for me. No. I advise. I always tell women, you could be with married women.
He said, I've been on here
before. Biggest hole in your bedroom with your husband.
I think me and you are friends, Callie girl. I think me and you are friends.
She laughed.
Oh, she's trying to say like she. No, this my second time on her live.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if she's laughing at your conversation or Debbie being a whore in the bedroom.
She said, I gotta keep it spicy.
I gotta keep it spicy. Exactly. Because when I was married, I used to keep it spicy. I bought the little nasty outfits, the little patlin thing. Cut up. You feel like being a
right
with everything all over the place.
Oh, Callie girl came up. Hello.
Yeah, you didn't come up, but you were up late, and I was like, it's New York. What you doing up?
Maybe I would probably. When was it? Because it had to be yesterday or the day before yesterday.
No, maybe a few days ago. I went on, and I was new still, and you were like, I'm new too, and then we were learning stuff, and I said I would invite you to big engagement people so you could get more followers.
Right. I do remember.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you
because you were saying the kids were cooking or something, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I was laughing at Debbie because I was saying I get what you're saying because everybody's different. Because I used to be like I ain't going to no strip club. But as I got older and stuff, I'm like, you can go. He's not like that anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. But we did go once because I'd never been, and some friends have gone, and they'd be like, "Girl, the chicken wings are good, or the hot wings or something." And I was like, "What, really?" So I went, and I was like, "Is this how it is?" Oh, okay. And I'm in Dallas, and so we went to one place. We didn't know where to go, so he don't. I mean, we that's not something he does. So he was like, I don't know, and we had to try to figure it out. And saw one and was like, oh well, let's try here. And so we went, and I was like, had to go to the bathroom, and it was a hot mess. I don't know why women's bathrooms be just so nasty.
Yeah.
They be so drunk, don't know how to hover over the toilet.
I have no problem with back in my club days. I would never use a women's bathroom because I would go in the dudes' bathroom.
Yeah,
with the dudes in there. I said, you already know what it's about. We done seen them before, and me and my girl go right on in there in that stall and do.
I know that's right.
I ain't never did that. Yeah,
I never
we
been where the
did
men
that.
were in there. It's been like a single stall thing,
Right.
and my husband will stand out, and I'll go in, and he'll keep it, watch the door for me so I
Right.
can go because it'd be a long line for the women's, and I gotta go.
Exactly, exactly.
And then
And
when you
that's
get
how
a
it used
certain
to be.
age, you can't hold it no more. You like, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth. Yep.
So you got into the strip club. Tell me some more details.
Oh, yeah, Ice, you so funny. I mean,
Yeah,
I was
I
just
want to smell it. She want to smell it and
Yes.
feel the weight.
I want to see how heavy it is.
what?
She a mess.
Yes.
Ours is a trip.
Yes. Um. No, It was just. It's interesting. You had all kind of women and just lots of women and men there, and it was just
It's
lots of smoke. I don't know if I can say that. What it was all kind of. It was just everything, and it was packed.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it was like, and it was late, and it was super packed, and I just couldn't believe how crowded it was. Like we could barely find a place to even like kind of stand and be
Right.
That
comfortable.
was
And
like a
so
club.
we were
Right.
like, yeah, we both were tired, and we both went back to be standing on our feet forever to be watching that. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, well, I gotta go to the bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
and so we didn't stay to be all hanging out or have some place to sit down or a table or
We had.
have him get a dancer, and it was none of that. Eyes, I didn't. We didn't do any of that. But he had some
Right.
friends when they come in town, and he was like, "Let's go here." I'm like, "You? That's all you want to do every time you come here is go there." And then and my husband be like, "Nah, I'm good. That's not my thing. Y'all go have fun."
Hey,
mm-hmm.
some guys they get addicted to that. You
I
Right.
know,
guess, yeah. But and
it's like
he's not married,
you
so
know,
Oh, okay.
some guys
yeah.
they just get addicted to that. It's like in their head, these are my women. You know what I mean? Even though for them, we doing anything we got to do to get paid. I don't care if it's your husband, your boyfriend. I'm here to make my money.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what they're gonna do. And they're gonna do whatever they got to do, shake, rattle, and roll in front of you, in front of them. It don't make a difference. As long as you, as they say, making it rain, they don't care. It's all about the dollar. And
Right.
and most of the time, most strippers I find, well, from what they say anyway, they're not really sexually acting like that.
Right.
You know,
Right.
they have to, and most of them, because
Have to do
they
something
have
to
to
make them
sell,
hard and all that stuff.
huh?
Bet you they've been a stripper for a long time. You know, I used to date a stripper. I sure did.
You did?
A long time ago. That's when I was a younger woman.
Huh?
I never. I when I went to a men's one, because I don't know, Isaac, if you were talking about a female one, or I guess the men's one.
Oh no, I want to go to a man one. I don't know about the females.
Oh, okay. So that's I'm not. It doesn't really do nothing for me, and I don't want
Right.
they sweaty all up on
Yeah,
me or nothing. I
yeah,
never was.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't.
Everybody
And
stays in between everybody's legs and don't come over here.
yeah, they be so sweaty and
They be
don't.
flipping you and getting between your
Yes,
legs and crawling on
but
top.
they
Oh,
do. So
no.
then, if they see you don't like it, they be on you even more. Like
Exactly.
So I
when
gotta
my
act like I
girlfriends had
don't like it so I could get more.
yes, because when
Like
like
you,
No,
like you don't want to be
no,
bothered.
don't bring it to my face.
yeah,
And they gonna
like
actually do it.
so when people have like the bachelorette parties and that kind of stuff, and
Right,
so they have them there because that's when they can get really
right, exactly. More of
and
the private
into
party.
it. And then,
Uh-huh.
I just sit back like, oh Lord. But then so they were like, okay, I'm gonna mess with her and be all and then just before you know it, they done grabbed you and you'd been flipped and all. I'm like, oh my God.
Welcome, Big Wells.
Big
Exactly.
wells.
We're talking about would you let your husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend go to the strip shows?
Thinking about
Go to
that
the
strip
strip
club
clubs,
made
I should
me
say.
hot.
Go
He
to the strip
flipping
clubs.
you around.
Oh Lord, eyes, you crazy.
Look, she her fan. She's a fan. You all right?
I had a girlfriend,
Oh
you know, she
my.
You all
used to
right?
love to go to them, but
Are
she used to
you all
love
right?
getting picked up. She used to be like, come over here, you know. I like,
I could probably see her just going crazy, all laughing and giggly.
I'm gonna be like, Deb, Catherine, just leave me here. I'm good. Y'all can just.
Ashley, Ashley, welcome.
Leave me right here.
What Big Wells?
Say we going together. That's what I'm talking about, big.
Oh, you say we
We
Big
going
Well
together.
Your brother
All
going
right, you gonna go to a one with men and women, or you gonna just have one sex in it? Like you gonna make your
Of course you don't want,
significant
you don't
other
want
just
the,
go to the
you don't
women,
want the
or you
women.
gonna allow her to enjoy hers while you enjoying yours?
Well, usually if it's a man or woman, they let they have the guys go out.
Right.
Even though some guys, you know,
My husband will
I mean,
never do that. He will never.
Ain't no man, right? I
No,
agree with
my
that.
husband
Ain't
is
no
not
man doing
going to see nobody else's little eggplants. You know, flipping
exactly.
around. No,
that. Plants it on my nose.
yeah, that
Big
is
Well
not
said they're
happening.
going together. Hello, March 32, 62.
How you doing, March?
So we
Yeah.
gonna go. Okay. Do it have to be? Can it be men in it? Can it be men in it, big? Please say yes.
What can it be?
We
Who?
don't want to have this selfish moment. How dare you?
What can men do? Who?
Can men be in a strip club? Like, would you like? Because he said we could go together. So I'm saying, like, can men be in it? Because a lot of men would be like, no, we ain't doing it.
I think he probably talked. Is he still in? Is he?
Yeah. Yeah.
He still in here?
Yes.
Big Well said he'll go together. They'll go together.
He said him and his,
You know,
like him and his
so pretty
partner,
much
they would go
no,
together.
she or he can't go by themselves,
Right.
but
They go
they can
together.
go together. Which is
Oh, they
cool.
filtered it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, filter his comment.
Yeah, he
Together.
probably said
Oh
something they
man,
didn't like.
I want to
You
see
got
what
to
he was
say
gonna
certain
say.
He
words.
said something
Gotta
else.
reword that. Big Wells or whoever wrote something. You got.
Describe it as a beautiful flower.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Yeah, a flower and an eggplant.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Got another minute, and we're gonna have to get on that here. I'm glad your guys came up.
Yeah.
We
Thank
are
you.
not angry black women. We're gonna be doing this
We'll
here
be
thing
back here. We coming on every Thursday at 9 o'clock.
Thursday. And I
And
can I say something? I want everybody to know too. That's my sister at the top.
Right.
Oh,
You know,
are y'all
that,
all
that
related?
baby sister in the middle.
yes, that's my
Oh,
baby sister.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, y'all all must be New York. I knew Eyes was New York, so or something.
Yeah,
Or,
we're New Yorkers.
Yeah,
yeah.
we're all New Yorkers. Mm-hmm.
Because she wouldn't come up on my live, so I was like, well, look at Eyes. She up here. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, let
And
me
that's
see what's
surprising
going
because
on.
usually she'll fill you out before she jump up and collab with somebody. I'll put it like that.
How you doing,
Well,
Psalms Network?
I know Deb and them behind
Just got
this, and
Gotta be
we have
off the
YouTube
plate.
channels.
Okay.
So I know them like that for a long time. I think about 7 years and more.
oh, okay. Okay.
So we decided. Well, Catherine decided she wanted to make a channel for us to collaborate with, and here we are today.
Yeah, this is our first run.
Yeah.
Just for getting up here. We talk about everything from the rooter to the tutor. Getting out the box from our individual channels, coming
Right.
to collab and just talk about
Thank you, Big Wells. So anyway, it is 10:16.
We kind of did good.
We will see you guys. First of all, thank you all for coming in.
Everybody.
Appreciate each and
Thank
every
you,
one.
Cali girl,
Thank
for
you
coming up
the
here.
gifts. Thank you.
Being our first.
We thank you for the
collaboration, all of y'all.
all the
Yeah.
input that you give.
Appreciate that.
It's making we're gonna make this here channel great. But we are
Yes.
not angry
With
black
the
women.
will of God.
We are not angry black women.
Yeah. Until
Y'all
next
keep
Thursday
that-
at 9 o'clock p.m.
And thank you, Cali girl, for coming up. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Y'all must experience something because y'all keep you keep emphasizing that not angry. So I'm like, they must have
Oh,
come
because
across.
you
Because
explain it,
sometimes
Catherine.
you have women that come up and they this, that, and the other. Yeah, that. No. I don't know where they got the name from. They just ain't telling me nothing. I'm just finding out tonight. But I think we're gonna change that because I'm not really like crazy
But
about
anyway, the reason why I picked that up because like a lot of times when people see like some guys, well, whatever, when they see a sister, something like that, a plain, ordinary sister, now all with all this makeup and all that stuff, all dolled up or whatnot, she must be angry. No.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? Just simple,
Yeah.
simple people having a good time.
Right.
Not angry.
But it actually we made it anointed by God.
That absolutely. That's
Right.
every part of it.
So
That's the name of the channel?
What?
Anointed by, I mean,
No, no.
no, the abbreviation instead of like it's supposed. Well, I don't know. It's your channel, Catherine. I'm not explaining this.
hey, Johnny and Jennifer.
I don't know. You sure you want a name like that if y'all gonna be talking
I
about
don't
from the
think so.
Rudy to
No,
the
we
Tootie?
can't be doing that. We're gonna be up here.
What?
I mean, concentrated and talk
Like I
about
said,
this
it's just
stuff.
like I'm not. Look. I'm not. I ain't.
That's just my
I mean, like
suggestion.
it's
Hey,
black.
you
I
know,
mean,
that's
like
Not God.
I don't think we.
Listen, God is always in every.
I was gonna say that.
absolutely
But I'm
yes.
not
Right. I
definitely
was
not
gonna
going to
say
put
that.
that title like that. You understand? Because you put a title like that,
Right.
that's what it's going to be all about. But it's not.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
I.
That's why I just said I'm not an angry black woman.
Right.
I'm not angry.
We'll talk about that a little bit. We're gonna talk
Right.
about.
Yeah, we're gonna
We
get that
might
together.
change
That's
the
on
name.
Thursday. We're
We'll
gonna
think
get it
of
together.
something.
Deb ain't feeling that one.
We'll think of
Womp,
something.
womp, womp. But anyway, like I was saying,
Just
This
got
is our
yeah.
first run, y'all. But
Good
we'll be back
job. Good
next week.
job.
Thank
It'll
y'all.
get better
Please
and
I'll
come
better.
back
Exactly.
Thursday.
We get better with time.
Every week, every Thursday at 9 o'clock, please.
And then
Nine
on
o'clock
Eastern
Eastern.
conversations.
9 o'clock Eastern.
Yes.
yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 8 o'clock my time. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to
Okay.
get out of here.
Thank you, Cali girl, for even supporting. Thank you
Thank
so
you. I
much.
appreciate that.
Absolutely. Got
Thank
you.
you.
All
I
right.
might just have you on this here panel. You'll be our panel guest a lot, honey.
Right.
Right. I love a
She
person
said
like
she ain't getting obligated that day. She'll catch it when you
nobody. I didn't say nothing about no obligation. I like her coming up because I like when somebody talk like like keep things popping.
Right. Yes.
That's it.
I get it.
Nobody. I'm not saying. Nah, ain't nobody saying that now.
Right.
Okay, come.
Okay.
I said I ain't an angry black woman.
Let me see.
Bye. Have a good
All
night, you
right. You
guys.
too. Good night.
Later. Thank you for coming up again.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
All right. I'll wait for all your leave. Then I'm gonna go out. All right.
All right. Wait.
So
Oh,
now-
I ain't the only one going out. How like? Wait.
Yeah, you'll go first, and then I'm gonna just like boom, boom.
All right. Confirm.
I don't know if they said you're supposed to end it, so I don't know, but go ahead.
I am
I'll
gonna.
go. Bye.
All right. Good night. So anyway, I shall see y'all hopefully next Thursday at 9 Eastern time. Deuces, y'all.